Hello guys, today we will discuss Benedict's test in this video. The Benedict's reagent is prepared by mixing sodium citrate, anhydrous sodium carbonate and copper sulfate in aqueous medium, and the main oxidant, which is this complex of copper 2 plus with citrate. This solution or the Benedict's reagent is basically used for the detection of aldehyde groups in different carbohydrate molecules and in aromatic or aliphatic, the aliphatic aldehydes. So what is the reaction? Basically the reaction is basically the conversion of a aldehyde molecule which contains a alpha hydrogen atom. It may be a aliphatic aldehyde or it may be a carbohydrate molecule. It has also a alpha hydrogen atom. So these types of aldehyde molecules are converted into their corresponding carboxylic acids via the oxidation of the aldehyde groups by the copper 2 plus present in the Benedict's solution or Benedict's reagent, and the copper 2 plus get reduced into the cuprous state, and cuprous oxide is being precipitated as a red precipitate in the reaction mixture. So what is the reaction mechanism? The mechanism is basically the same as Felling's reaction. It is actually the modification of the Felling's reagent, since after mixing the Felling A and Felling B, the Felling reagent is unstable for a long-term purpose. It cannot be stored for long-term. So that's why the sodium potassium tartarate is replaced by the sodium citrate salt, and the Benedict reagent or Benedict solution can be stored for a long time. So that is why Benedict's reagent is used much more frequently than Felling's reagent. Okay, so let us discuss the mechanism of this reaction. So as we have seen in case of Felling's reaction, the alpha hydrogen will be abstracted by the OH minus and the corresponding enolate will be produced. Then it will attack the copper 2 plus in order to generate this intermediate, which will then react with OH minus to produce this species. In this species, the copper 2 plus then dissociate by taking one electron from this carbon copper bond, and one electron will remain at the carbon, which will be a radical intermediate, which will then be converted into the corresponding carbocation via one electron abstraction by copper 2 plus. After that, the OH minus will abstract the hydrogen atom, and a elimination reaction will take place in order to provide the corresponding enolate, which will then immediately be transformed to the corresponding carboxylic acid. So this is the overall mechanism of this reaction. So that's it. The basic idea of Benedict's reaction has been discussed in this video. If you guys have any queries or any questions regarding any anomaly in Benedict's test or any special types of example, then please leave a comment in please leave a message in the comment section. I'll be very happy to provide the answer. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel to help me. Thanks a lot for your valuable time. See you in the next video. Thank you.